Thank you for having me here, and thank you for that very kind introduction by Robert. So as you mentioned, I oversee the business for Airbnb in Southeast Asia, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. So it's very exciting to be here, and I want to say a very special thank you to ABIS for recognizing the value and importance of a shared economy. So whenever we talk about an economy sharing platform or a shared economy area, Airbnb comes up very often. And we are extremely humbled and honored to be known as a key player in this industry. So thank you for letting me kick off this case study. So I'm really excited about this case study because when I think about case studies, it brings me back to my university days many years ago. And as you know with case studies, whether you talk about business failures or wins, there's always learnings, and that is a true value to a case study. So allow me to kick off with Airbnb's case study today. So Airbnb here is a platform that provides unique accommodations and experiences for people all over the world to book. And I think the proper way to kick this off is to share our founding story in a very quick nutshell. So our three co-founders, about 9.5 years ago, lived in San Francisco. They couldn't afford to pay their rent because it was extremely expensive. And as you know, in San Francisco, space is a very valuable accommodation, or a very valuable commodity. So they ended up thinking, what if we rent out our airbed mattresses or our couches to people who really need a place to stay? There happened to be a design conference coming into town, and they whipped up a quick website to connect to potential guests. Within less than 10 hours, they received inquiries from 3 guests. And from that moment on, that's how Airbnb was born. When they brought in their first 3 guests, who were attendees of this design conference, they needed an accommodation because they couldn't find one at all of the packed hotels. And what the founders realized was it wasn't just about renting out the space, it was about actually picking them up from the airport. It was about taking them to their favorite brunch spots and showing them their local bars. So that was the magic of the connection. But I think what's going to be easier to show you what the magic is about is to show you this video here. So can you please play video number 1?
Don't go to Paris. Don't tour Paris. And please don't do Paris. Live in Paris. When you Airbnb in Paris, you have your own home. Make your bed. Cook. You know, the stuff you normally do. Don't go to LA. Don't go to New York. Don't go to Tokyo. Live there. Live in Malibu. Live in the East Village. Live in Shinagawa. Feel at home. Anywhere. Do your regular routine. Wherever you go, don't go there. Live there. Even if it's just for a night.
Thank you. So we're really big about having people feel like they can live there. It's not just about going to a destination. We really want you to be immersed in the local city and the local culture. And over the past 9.5 years, we've grown really fast. So we're in over 4 million, we have over 4 million homes now across 191 countries, across 65,000 cities in the entire world. To date, we've seen over 220 million guest arrivals, and that's growing by the minute. So when we look at the guests and we ask them through research, why do they use Airbnb? You know what they say? 86% of the guests say they use Airbnb because they want to live like a local. They want to be immersed in these neighborhoods. They want to eat what the locals eat. They want to see what the locals see. So hearing this type of data, we now have embarked on new innovations. We want to help people get connected to not only places they can stay, but things they can do. So if you can play video number 2, you'll see our latest innovation with experiences. experiences are handcrafted activities that locals can put together to share with other guests. And to date, we have over 3,000 experiences across 30 markets in the world. In Southeast Asia, I took part in launching 3 cities, so Singapore, Bangkok, and Ho Chi Minh City. And in the next week, we're going to be launching another Southeast Asian city, so stay tuned. Can't share that yet, but look out for it. So what's exciting about this is that we're helping people not only find places to stay, but things that they want to do. And why that's important is because we're really all about healthy tourism. So I think of it as 3 aspects, right? So with healthy tourism, one is sustainability. So the shared economy will bring about sustainability, which we're going to get into in a little bit. Authenticity and providing an antidote to mass-produced tourism. So Airbnb is also a big provider and supporter of that in generating economic benefits and spreading that around. And last but not least is distribution. So really spreading out the benefits from urban to rural areas, from different sectors and different people across age groups and gender groups. So that's what we think is very important for the shared economy, is healthy tourism. In addition, we know that technology here is critical, and whether we're ready or not, it's coming our way. So in my view, technology enables the shared economy, and shared economy enables sustainability. And we're using technology in different ways. For example, one way is by using bespoke matching. So we're using machine learning to match guests with hosts so that economic benefits are spread across the different areas of each country. But at the heart of it, at the very end, our entire platform is run by people. We really believe in being a very community-driven and people-powered platform. We really celebrate personalization, individuality, the uniqueness of every single experience in a home, so that won't go away even if there's a shared economy. Thank you for letting me kick this off.
Thank you, Robin.